woman. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. Get it? That's why it says in 1 Timothy 4:1, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times, in these last days, some shall depart from the faith. Depart from the faith. There will be no. You can claim to be Israelite if you want to, but if you ain't really still in this faith, really doing this, then you fall into the realm of shaming of Mashiach Yahushua. It says, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. See? And don't even realize you done gave heed to these seducing spirits. Remember, Legion was what? 2,000. Nobody's exempt from this unless you're in the spirit with the Most High. And a Mashiach Yahushua. Because, hey, them spirits knew about the torment that they was going to get. They said, don't send us there before our time. They know about, like we just read about how the Most High had angels on the right side, angels on the left side. And one came as a lion spirit, went down and lied to all of King Ahab's prophets to have him go and die at Ramoth Gilead. That's what we serve. Or Most High send down the spirits to bless you, protect you. It's an angel of the Most High kept around those that fear him and deliver them out of trouble. But see here, these last days it says, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. You can't even move them no more. That's why I tell you it's hard to get someone that's already been indoctrinated with the Holy Spirit to come back to the Holy Spirit or the Most High, the Spirit of the Most High, like a dog eating up his vomit. And he compare you to a pig that's wallowing in the mire. Because he's been seduced by doctrines of devils. Well, I mean, who you think is running everything? The devil? You think he ain't? Shit, we running everything. What? You don't believe it? Look. Let's look. Where is he at? Go to 1 Peter 5:8. Said be sober. That may be focused. Self-examining yourself. Examining yourself. Be vigilant, because your adversary, your enemy, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour. That's your end result. The devil seeking whom he can devour. He ain't trying to bless you. He's seeking how he can devour you. You might come up, and this, you know, he gonna say, oh yeah, here, this is how I do it. Just like the Moses just said about King Ahab. Go down there and kill him, die at Ramoth Gilead. Convince him that he's gonna win the battle at Ramoth Gilead, so I can kill him. Yeah. Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith. See, you done lost the faith. That's why I say some shall lose the faith. You're dealing with doctrines of devils. That's why I say resist. Steadfast in the faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. But when you lose your faith, then who you believe in? Devils. You either got Mashiach Yahushua, you got Satan. Which one you gonna choose? You got the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, the Most High, Satan. Which one you gonna choose? Life on the right side, death on the left side. To whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world. See? Everybody's dealing with this. Ain't nobody exempt from it. You see Job, what he went through, he was a perfect man. Follow the laws of the Most High. And not only Job, but Mashiach Yahushua. Isaiah 53:10 said, please the Most High, the bruise of Mashiach Yahushua, for us, for our wretched butts. You see? Came here, man. die for the wicked. Here we are, these last times, thinking that you can just do it however you want to do, however you feel. Once the book is closed, now you on your own. You're doing your own thing. Your whole conversation is about you. I'm talking about in a boasting way. It's not good. What about your Proverbs 5? And look at verse 8. Proverbs 5 and 8. Remove thy way far from her. Let's go up. Let's go back up to this strange woman. For the lips of a strange woman, that's verse 3, drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. She know how to really seduce men, saying the right things to them. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. And you know what that two-edged sword is. You know what that is. The word of the Most High. Sharper than any two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. See, this is what happens with these women, these strange women that want to be so smooth. And like I told you about that woman that went into these men's house, got away with a lot of jewelry and money and so forth. Can't do it. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou should have pondered the path of life. The ways are movable, but thou cannot know them. See? Movable. She's over. She running this kind of trick, that kind of trick, this kind of plan, that kind of plan on you. She moving. Where you at? I don't know. You don't know. Because she's used to doing this. You get caught up, don't even know what time it is. Well, I know our big brother King Solomon. What happened to him? This ain't no hard thing to figure out now. Everything that we want to know has already been an example in this Bible. Where you at and know. Look. 1 Kings 11 and 1. 1 Kings 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women. Same thing we see in Proverbs 5 and 3. For the lips of a strange woman. See? But King Solomon loved many strange women. Together with the daughters of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites. These are women of the Chinese, the Africans, the so-called Caucasian, Moab-Africans, of the nation concerning which the Most High said unto the children of Israel, who we are, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come into you unto you. For surely they will turn away thy heart, which is your mind, after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love. See? That's what the Most High told us here. And sad to say, this coming from Solomon. But see, in his older age, he clave to these strange women. That's the result. Proverbs 5 and 7. Hear me now, therefore, ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. He departed of his own words. Listen, remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. See? You give all the honor that the Most High gave us to another. These strange women. And thy years unto the cruel. Cold-blooded. Just like you see what Delilah did to Samson. Where your strength at? How you all strength? Kept on bugging him, kept on bugging him, kept on bugging him. That's what you know. He said, my locks. Cut his locks off. Ended up being blinded and everything. Put out his eyes and everything. Listen, verse 10. Let strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. Everything you have, given it to these other nations. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. And say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined thine ear to them that instructed me. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and the sinners. That's why we look at this and saying, drink waters, this is for your own people. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. From your own people, that's what he's talking about. The 12 tribes of Israel. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets. Let them be only thine own, not strangers with thee. See? We didn't do that. We did it, but it was wrong. If we done it, because the Most High told us, you can read Deuteronomy 7 chapter 3rd verse down. He said, oh, that's what he just told us in Solomon, disobeying. That's why the kingdom was split. That's how serious it was. The whole kingdom was split. We used to all be together, the 12 tribes. Solomon did that and made idol temples. That temptation, seducing spirits. Say the last days gonna be seducing spirits now. Stronger than ever. That's why you gotta be able to resist it. Know how to resist. Let's go to Proverbs 19. Proverbs 19. Proverbs 19. 27. It says, cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the words of knowledge. See? Telling us, don't be listening and following the instruction of those that are going to cause you to err. From what? From the laws of the Most High. From doing what's right according to what all the Most High said we're supposed to be. Listen. An unrighteous witness scorneth judgment. They don't want to hear nothing about the judgment of the Most High, what the Most High is going to do for breaking his laws. And the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools. You know, beat down for the backs of fools. Ain't gonna be. You think when you think about it, it's like get you any time. And you know, if you die, you gonna definitely go into torment. Stripes for the backs of fools. They don't want what they don't want. What instruction? They don't be told what to do. In righteousness, to be better, not be falling into the pit of the devil. See, where is he going? To and fro, up and down in this world, trying to see who he can devour. Don't allow him to devour you. Don't be one of those. That's what he's trying to do. You can avoid the temptation. You don't have to allow him to have an advantage over you. Let's look at Matthew 24th chapter. Matthew 24. You know, I have a lesson on, interracial marriages and so forth. You can look at that, and if that touched some of you, just go on Freestyle Rhymes YouTube page and look up interracial marriages. Matthew 24 and 42. He said, watch therefore, said be focused, be looking. Pay attention. For you know not what hour your power does come. But know this. You don't know when he's coming. So, but know this. That if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, been watching, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, in such an hour as you think not. So the man coming. Mashak Oshai said, you got to be ready. An hour that you don't even think he's going to come, he comes. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his power have made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? And bringing this truth to our brothers and sisters. Blessed is that servant whom his power, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Continue to bring forth his word. Verily I say to you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. See? That's a reward. You done fought through the temptation. You done went through it. And you're doing the will of the Most High. Verily I say to you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But, it's a condition, and if, which is a condition, that evil servant shall say in his heart, in his mind, I know the last is coming. See, they ain't come. Like some brothers flipped out on them. They had a 2000 breakdown. They just went flipped out. They ain't deal with the truth no more. Let nobody, what he just say? Verse 42, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your power does come. You don't know. See? Verse 36, Matthew 24:36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So you will let some man pretend like he's the Most High? Mashak Oshai said, only the Most High knows. He didn't give no breakdown, no specific scriptures, hour after hour, minute after minute, whatever, second after second, however long it takes. You hear what he just said? Nobody fool you. He said in Matthew 24:36, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Only the Most High knows. So I came back and reminded you, remember the Most High speak once, yea, twice, man perceive it not. Came back in 42 and said, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your power does come. Now he just said it twice here, right? Look what they asked him. Acts 1 and 6. He died, rose on the third day, walked the earth for 40 days. This is what they asked him. That's why I said, we have the whole volume of the book to read. It says, Acts 1 and 6, they said, when they therefore would come together, they asked of him, saying, Mashiach, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? What did he say? Matthew 24:36. Now he been in their face, in the flesh, telling them this. When he was in the flesh. This before he was crucified. He said this. But of that day and hour, Matthew 24:36, no, excuse me, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Right? So why are they asking him a question that he already told them? And those that have ears they hear and eyes that see can see. He told them only the Most High knows of that day and hour. But they asked him, Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore would come together, they asked of him, saying, O Mashiach, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? And he said unto them, it is not for you to know. Once again, I told you once before, the times or the season which the Father hath put in his own power. He told him once again. That's why, I know that it's this is who we are. Why most of us say speak once, say twice. There's some people don't want to hear it no more. They want the things repeated to them because that's your pride. But then when it comes down to open this up and really going into what you got to deal with and understanding this, you don't understand it. Because how much time you spend in this. But yet still, you want to act like you want to go to the kingdom. Most I ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't giving him nothing, why should he give you something? Don't push Mosiah. He like to clown people. He'll make you think, oh, he's right there with you, then he'll just whoop, snatch the rug from under you. Choo. I mean, look what he did to Job. We just read about how he did King Ahab, had him put to death. That's what we serve, people. At least that's what I serve. I don't know who you serve. I said that's what I serve. I hope it's the same power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But we know that all the gods of the nations are idols, and a lot of people are not serving them the same way. Go to Mark 13. Mark the 13th chapter. Temptation, a lot of it deals with your lust. Mark 13. And look at verse Mark 13, and we're going to start at verse 19. In those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which the Most High created until this time, neither shall be. You get it? That's why Ezra was saying, woe is me, who will deliver me? Woe is me, who will deliver me in these days? So we and I. Hear what he said? For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which the Most High created until this time, neither shall be. And except that the Most High has shortened those days, if he shortened the days that we in now, no flesh should be saved. No flesh should be saved. No one could be saved. But for the elect's sake, so you have elect, 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, whom he have chosen, is chosen, he has shortened the days. He has shortened the time. Thinking that he's going to be able to nuke this earth. Nah. Never been a nuke the chosen and his elect. And then, if any man shall say to you, lo, here is Mashiach over here. Or lo, he is over there. Believe him not. Don't believe him. For false Christ, false Mashiach, and false prophets shall rise, we read before, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce. Hear that? To seduce. if it were possible, even the elect, even the very elect, will do signs and wonders. People gonna be all, you know, believing that they're really in the spirit with the Most High. Signs and wonders. Wow. Look at them over there. A lot of people gravitate to that because you're the simple. We ready? Say, but take heed. Behold, I have forewarned you all things. So, don't get caught up in that, people. Times is short. You gotta make sure that we on point. Mark 13 and 32. But of that day and hour, and that hour, knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son. Now he's including himself in this one. See, the angels in heaven don't know the day or that hour. Neither the Son, neither of Mashiach Yahushua, but the Father. Say, take ye heed, watch and pray. For ye know not when the time is. So be watching, paying attention, be focused, praying. Because you don't know when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house, and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. So, hey, he left. We the servants, the 12 tribes of Israel. He gave men jobs to do, and left. He left, gave them orders. So he gave them orders in this day and time. The work that has to be done. Say, watch. Say, watch. Be therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. At even. He's going to come in the evening, or at midday, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. Lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. Sleeping. When you sleep, but you in darkness. He find you sleeping. In darkness. Because you ain't going to be sleeping if you get your regular hours of sleep in midday, right? I mean, he covered most of your whole day, 24/7. Say at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. He covered all 24 hours. Lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. Anytime within that 24-hour period. That's why he said, verse 35, watch. Ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. You don't know when the master of the house comes. At even, or be at the evening time, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning, lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all. Watch, pay attention, be focused, be diligent. Because the devil is going about seeing who can devour. And sometimes we have, devoured brothers and sisters. And they don't even realize it. Go to Mark 14. And Mark 14. Let's start at verse 34. This is Mashiach Yahushua. He said, and said unto them, said unto the disciples, my soul is exceeding sorrowful unto death, when he put to death on the tree, crucified. Tarry ye here and watch. And say, stay here. and watch. That's what we just read. So stay here and watch. Look out for me. And he went forward a little, fell on the ground, and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. So, hey, Most High, take this away from me, let thy will be done. He was sorrowful in the flesh. 36, and he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless, not what I will, but what thou wilt. And I told you Isaiah 53 and 10 says, it pleased the Most High to bruise of myself. He brought his soul to grief. Paraphrase. See what he said, and he said, and so Mashiach Yahushua, Abba, Father, he asked them to watch. All things are possible unto thee. Say, everything is possible with you, Most High. Nothing is impossible with the Most High. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless, not what I will, but what thou wilt. And he cometh and findeth them sleeping. See? He come and find them sleeping. And said unto Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Could it not thou watch 1 hour? Could you stay awake an hour? I told you to watch. Look out for me. Knowing that the elders and the Pharisees, all of them want to kill him. Just watch out. Watch for me. So could you watch for an hour? Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. See, that's what you got to work on. See, these things like this made me so that I wanted to build my spirit up more over my flesh. When you can control your spirit from the flesh, you gotta deny the flesh. That's your lust. Things you desire, gotta have it, and this, that, and the third. You deny it. That's that sacrifice. Then you can come to a higher spiritual level because you are denouncing something. It might be you like to drink. Stop drinking. You cut back on it. You're supposed to drink moderate anyway, moderation. Or whatever it is that you like to do. You cut back. Stop. You can't look. If it's drinking, if it's food, you gotta stop. You can't say I'm gonna lose weight and eat. Keep eating and eating and eating. That's your lust, that's your desires, the things that we desire. You know, lust on this Bible, lust on the word of the Most High. Those should be in darkness. He wants us to be in the light. He wants us to shine bright, be illuminated, so that we are doing what we should do to be able to fulfill His will. It might, we might like to, I know, back in the day, fuck up the truth, I was the party. Was the party. So, those things you gotta let go. Whatever it is, that's why he said, enter into the kingdom, man, rather than have it. If whatever you see, you desire, that's wrong we're talking about. Doing things that's right, that'll help you, be beneficial for you. You all have to think on those that matter, because he said if your eye is causing you to do the wrong things, cut it out. Stop looking at it. If your feet, wherever you walk into, wherever you going is causing you to not make it to the kingdom, stop doing it. Stop going that way. That's what he's saying. Better to go to the kingdom, can't walk. Be in a wheelchair, whatever. Rather than go in there with a whole body and be cast in the lake of fire. It's serious. But see, he said, hey, they couldn't watch for an hour. Went to sleep. Some of you go to sleep, you be like, remember them seducing spirits seduce you, next thing you know, you sleep. You in darkness. Because this light gonna shine bright. You'll be illuminated. Remember, whatever you're doing, whatever you gotta deal with, you remember who you are and what you're about. That's a Hebrew Israelite. Keeping the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, or else he gonna destroy you, just like he did Ahab. And many more to come. Mark 14:38 said, watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. See, the spirit truly is willing, it says in another scripture. It's ready, but the flesh is weak. You can't allow your flesh to overpower your spirit. So that's what you got to think about. How do I control my flesh, let my spirit overpower the flesh? These are examples of he's telling you what doesn't work, and he lets you know if you do opposite, that it works. Listen, and again, verse 39, and again he went away and prayed and spake the same words. And when he returned, he found them asleep again. They done fell asleep after he done told them. He told them, man, Simon, in verse 37, sleepeth thou? Could not thou watch 1 hour? Verse 39, and again he went away and prayed and spake the same words. And when he returned, he found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. Neither was they what to answer him. They knew what to say then. You sleep again? What are they going to say? And he cometh the third time and said unto them, sleep on now and take your rest. It is enough. The hour is come. Behold, the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise up, let us go. Lo, he that betrayeth me is at hand. See? That's what he's telling them to watch out. At least so he get his prayer, say his prayer to the Most High. He fell asleep. We've been watching out. See, look. And immediately while he yet spake, cometh Judas, one of the 12, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and scribes and the elders. See? They couldn't even wait. Couldn't even stay awake. That's why I say, Israel be off. I think they ain't on point. Go to Romans, the 6th chapter. Romans, the 6th chapter. Giving all praise and glory to the Most High. Romans 6. Verse 12. Romans 6 and 12. It says, let not sin, which is a transgression of the Most High's laws, therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof. See, that's what it's all about, like I was saying. Your lust, man, will cause you to sin. So I say, let not sin, the transgression of the Most High's law, therefore reign in your mortal body. Don't let it reign over you. Remember, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Don't let the flesh and you cause you to sin. When the spirit knows what's right, we had a zeal of the Most High, just not for the knowledge. Even if you don't know, you have some kind of feeling of that's wrong. Well, that's right. It says, let not sin therefore reign in your mortal bodies, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof. See? That neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin. So you don't let your body go off and be seduced by doctrines of devils, these evil people. They have your body going to instruments of unrighteousness unto sin. But when you do it, there's a result of it, and it's right now they got all kind of STDs going on and all kind of madness going on. Pay the price. Some people die. They get AIDS, they die. So I say, neither yield you your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto the Most High, as those that are alive from the dead. See? Yield yourself over to the Most High as those that are alive from the dead. See? You can't be sleeping. There ain't no excuse. No excuses for them to the Most High when you know better. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. You ain't got no questions, so you should know. You should know what's right from wrong. Or just do your thing. As you're doing it, you're going to see Most High going to start whipping that butt. So I said, verse 12, let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof. See? You lusting after your lust is generally your desires. Satan know your desires. He know your lust. That's why he bring that sin. He bring it forth. He waiting on you. Waiting at the door all the time for you. And you pray, he's right there. He's always around, accusing you, trying to influence you one way or another. Do what? Doctrines of devils. Good people. So neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto the Most High, as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto the Most High. See? Your body members as instruments of righteousness to the Most High. And the way to be righteous is to do what he say do. Keep his laws, statutes, commandments. Have faith in him, go on to the Most High, because you ain't sacrificing no animals for no sins. So Mashiach Yahushua is going to the Most High on our behalf. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. See, that law is talking about what? The law of sacrifice. You don't have a law of sacrifice. When that grace and mercy come through with Mashiach Yahushua, and it's only to the 12 tribes of Israel. So we have to be aware of ourselves, because Mashiach Yahushua tells you, Hebrews 10, what he say? I'm not going to the Most High on your behalf. You sin willfully. Presumptuous sin. He said, I ain't going to the Most High on your behalf. Look, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law of sacrifice, but under grace, getting something that we don't deserve? Most High forbid. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness? But the Most High be thanked that ye were the servants of sin, but ye have obeyed from the heart, from your mind, that form of doctrine which was delivered you. Hopefully, being then made free from sin, ye became the servants of righteousness. The only way you will be made free from sin is not to be sinning, not to follow your lust that's going to lead you into the hell fire. Burning, 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 and the worms never stop eating you up, and the fire never quench. That's the result. Pain and torment. You don't want that. That's what you desire. That's where it's going down, people. Look, Romans 12. Romans 12, the 12th chapter. Romans 12 and 21. Romans 12 and 21. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So you can't be overcome with evil and thinking that you're on point. You say overcome evil with good. What's good? Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is holy. Romans 7 and 12. What is good? Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. See? So, going back to Romans 12 and 21, it says, be not overcome of evil. Don't be running around here being evil. But overcome evil with good. See? The only way you're going to overcome evil is doing what's right in the eyes of the Most High. And the Most High said, you do what's right, you please Him by doing this, following His laws, and what pleases the Most High, statute commandments. He said, you make even your enemies bear peace with you. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. So one thing for sure, it's gonna take something to get it on. It's gonna happen. So know this. Don't be ashamed of it. Gospel of Mashiach Yahushua, the glory of the Most High. Isaiah 54:17. Say, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Most High, or the 12 tribes of Israel, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Most High. Righteousness of the servants of the Most High is of you. You know, Psalms 119, 142 says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So, we gotta continue to follow what's right to the best of our ability. Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6. I'd like to welcome everybody online that's come online. We're going over temptation. Ephesians 6 and 11. Gotta resist temptation. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High. Armor is used for protection. Put on the whole armor of the Most High. That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So we gotta have a protection to be able to stand against the wiles, stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. This is what we had now in the evil day. And having done all to stand. All to stand. Don't give up. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, with the laws of the Most High, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And that peace coming through Mashiach Yahushua, not the peace of this world, but he give you that peace regardless of what you do. He give you make it so you can have peace. You gotta please him, please the Most High. Above all, taking the shield of faith, believing in the Most High, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, better quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet. That's the helmet goes on what? Your head, the helmet. Your mind, man, the way you think of salvation. And the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. Remember? In the Spirit. And watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, for all our people, children of Israel, because it's the evil day. He made a wicked for the day of evil, and we in it, y'all. Whether you see it or not. That's why you gotta resist temptation. James 4:7. James 4:7. James verse 4. Chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. You see? But you got to submit yourselves unto the Most High, and Mashiach Yahushua. And the only way you'll submit to the Most High is do what? Follow his laws. Resist the devil. Following the laws of the Most High. That's what Mashiach Yahushua did, whether you want to accept it or not. All you church-going people out there that don't believe that we got to follow the Most High. Because that's what you say when you say we ain't under his laws. Those are his laws. That's what the Mashiach Yahushua used to rebuke the devil when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Make it be something different. He went every time to the law of the Most High. Everything he said was the law of the Most High. And rebuking the devil. Say, rebuke the devil. Resist the devil. He will flee from you. See? Ephesians 4:27. So we gotta, all of it goes together. You know, we looking at, he had to deal with our people that were, this is our Israelite brothers and sisters that was dealing with idolatry and so forth, all kind of matters. It says, neither give place to the devil.